What's going on, guys? My name is Omega. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Today I want to show you guys Hyper Scape, the brand new battle royale released by Ubisoft yesterday. Right now this game is in the beta for the PC, but I got my hands on a beta key and I can have to say that this game is the most addicting game ever. It is so much fun to play, and that's why I want to make a quick video just talking to you guys about some reasons why I think Apex Legends players will absolutely love Hyper Scape. Now I just want to mention I'm not quitting Apex. I am still going to be an Apex Legends channel, but this game is so much fun that I definitely want to include this game in my videos in the future. So hopefully you guys enjoy this gameplay. I get 19 kills this first game, which is absolutely insane for me. But yeah, let's get right into the first reason why I think Apex Legends players will love Hyper Scape, and that is there are a ton of ability combinations that you can change or upgrade mid-game. So what's really unique about Hyper Scape is that instead of your characters actually having abilities like in Apex, you can pick up abilities scattered throughout the map that do different stuff. These abilities range from being able to heal your teammates in an AoE effect, from jumping super high and slamming on the ground, to teleporting into the air, building a wall, and even turning into a giant metal ball that you can bounce around the map to either escape enemies or to chase someone down. The abilities are super fun, and the fact that you can change these abilities mid-game means that there's tons of different strategies to actually do well in this game. The meta is always changing, I feel like, with these abilities because everyone is switching them mid-game, upgrading them mid-game. It is a very fast-paced and fun way to experience a battle royale type game. Now moving on to the point 2, this game is very fast-paced. Like, I can't think of any other battle royale game that is as fast-paced as Hyper Scape. Players are jumping around, running around, climbing on top of buildings, doing all of this crazy stuff, and that's probably one of the reasons why I like this game so much, is that, you drop into the map and you're basically immediately fighting. Like, it's chaos everywhere. So if you're a fan of games that are more intense, more action-packed, and less like looting in the beginning of the game and more just jumping into the action, this game will definitely be a good one for you. Moving on to point number 3, reviving teammates in this game is insanely easy. So if you guys haven't watched any Hyper Scape gameplay, you probably don't really understand how to revive your teammates. So what happens when you die is you turn into what's called an echo, which is kind of just like a ghost version of your physical self. The only person that can see your echo is your teammates, and the only way to get revived is to go to a revive beacon, which can be found scattered around the map, and also revive beacons will spawn whenever your teammates kill an enemy. So if you kill an enemy, the revive beacon will respawn right on that spot, which makes it super easy to kind of just follow your team around, and as soon as they drop someone, you hop into that revive beacon and you are back into the game like that. It's very easy. There are unlimited revives in this game, so no matter how many times you die, as long as your teammates are still alive and there's a revive beacon in the area, you'll still most likely be able to get back right into the game. Now I know in Apex Legends many people are a huge fan of just the sliding and movement mechanics, because in Apex, like, those mechanics are so incredibly smooth, and it's a pretty similar experience in Hyper Scape, to be honest. The sliding, jumping, climbing, all of those movement mechanics feel really good, and I especially like the sliding in this game. You slide very fast, and it honestly, it's faster than just running around. Like, sliding and jumping is definitely the way to go in this game, and I think it's a lot of fun because, you're not really just spending time on the ground. You're climbing on top of buildings, you're jumping down and breaking into like second story windows. Like, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. So if you guys think this is just a boots on the ground battle royale, you are very wrong, because it is probably the exact opposite of that. And another thing that I really like about this game is that there's very minimal looting. So what I mean by that is, in Apex Legends, when you drop down into a game, you're usually looting for guns, weapons, attachments, grenades, basically trying to get everything you can before going into a fight. In this game, it's kind of similar. You still want to get your guns, your abilities, but there are no attachments in this game. There aren't any grenades. The only thing that you can actually do with your inventory and the stuff that you pick up is to upgrade your weapons and your abilities. So the way this works is, say you pick up a minigun, you have a tier 0 minigun, which is just like the basic common minigun that you can find. In order to upgrade this minigun to have it do more damage, to have it reload faster, have a higher clip, you have to pick up another minigun. And this is the same thing for every single gun and ability. All of them can be powered up to 4 times, and every time you power them up, once you pick up a duplicate, something happens to that gun or ability, which usually makes it a little bit better. For abilities, most part it's the cooldown gets reduced, or maybe the distance that you can use the ability is increased. Something like that will make the ability much better. Now, say for example, you kill someone who has a gun that's been powered up 2 times, and you have the same weapon that's also been powered up 2 times. Well, when you pick up their weapon, it fuses them together and actually gives you kind of like the golden version of that weapon, which like in Apex is like the best version of that gun, with the best damage, reload speed, range. I mean, everything about these guns are just completely cracked out. So the thing that you want to do in this game is to definitely try to find weapons and abilities that you already have, just so you can fuse them together to get a better weapon or ability. Another really cool and crazy thing about this game is that unlike other battle royales where the zone is actually a circle that shrinks and kind of gets smaller, in this game it's kind of the opposite of that. In this game, there are different sections of the map that will actually deteriorate and start to deal damage to you. Now, what's really cool about this is that when a zone is completely deteriorated, all of the buildings and everything around you physical just disappears, kind of. It gets Thanos snapped away and then it's gone. So at that point, you can shoot people through walls, through buildings. There's really nothing there anymore. It's kind of just like a faint outline of, all of the physical buildings that used to be there. So it's really easy at this point to get kills because you can just shoot completely through. And if you're stuck inside this zone while it's deteriorating, it's very hard to see. So you might just get caught out. And that is a really good way for, the enemies to pick up kills. It's just waiting outside of these deteriorating zones. But I thought it was really interesting that they did something like this because no other battle royale so far has changed that concept of having like a zone kind of just get smaller and smaller. In this game, it's all completely random, and then you finally end up in like one final zone. And the cool part about this is that once you get to the very end of the game, there are 2 ways to win. So in this game, you can either win by eliminating all enemy teams, or there's also a crown that appears at the very end of the game, and whoever can hold on to the crown for at least 30 seconds will win the game for their team. Now, there's a little thing involved with this. Whoever has the crown is actually visible to everyone in the game, so you really got to be careful with this. Just because if you do pick up the crown, everyone else who's fighting each other is going to immediately target you. So you got to be very careful and very sure that your team's going to be able to protect you for that 30 seconds. So it's kind of a very high risk, high reward because you win the game automatically if you can survive for 30 seconds. But I promise you guys, it is a very difficult thing to do. Now, if you guys are a fan of customization in Apex Legends, such as, your weapon skins, your quips, and all that stuff, the good news in this game, there are a ton of different customizations for your characters, your drop pod, your weapons, and even your melee weapon, which I kind of consider to be your heirloom. It's a lot of fun, and there's a ton of different unlockables. Now, this game, like I said before, is only in its beta stage, so while playing through the beta, you actually get kind of like a free 10 level battle pass. I don't know if this is going to be similar to what the actual battle pass is going to be when the game comes out, but it is still a lot of fun to grind for these new weapon skins, character skins, and even the drop pod skins. As you guys saw in the beginning of the game, everyone drops into the map in these giant pods, which you can actually customize by unlocking new skins. So basically every little thing in this game can be customized. I know fans of Fortnite, fans of Apex who like to buy skins and cosmetics will definitely enjoy this aspect of the game. And then the last thing I wanted to mention about this game, which is something that is really unique to this, is that Twitch chat and live streamers can actually contribute to what's happening in game. So I have no idea how exactly this works or how they even set this up, but in this game, when you have a live streamer or someone who's streaming on Twitch, their viewers can actually decide what events can happen in this game. And events can range from zero gravity to unlimited ammo to everyone getting revealed on the map. And this happens a couple times per game where the Twitch viewers will actually be able to vote on whatever event they want to take place. So it's really cool. Again, I'm not sure how it works. I don't know if these events will still take place when there aren't any streamers in the game, like I'm imagining once console comes out and this game is public to everyone. There's probably gonna be some games where there might not be anyone streaming it, so I'm not sure how this is going to work in the future, but it's a really cool and unique thing that they added, and it definitely helps out people who want to have some sort of career or side hustle on Twitch, because it gets people to sub to your channel. And I think that's one of the big reasons why they implemented that into this game. They know people will stream this game a lot if it means that they will get more subs, more views, and just have a better experience for the streamer and the viewer in general. But yeah, man, like I said before, I am absolutely addicted to this game right now. It is a very fresh and new experience that I was definitely not expecting from Ubisoft. I was kind of expecting this game to be a dud and not to be a lot of fun and to just kind of just be a blatant copy of a lot of other battle royale games out there. But I can 100% say now that is not the case. This game is very original in its own way, and I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say about this game down in the comments below. Let me know if you guys have either played this game or if you are looking to get this game once it comes out. Right now, the beta is running from July 2nd, which was yesterday, to July 7th on PC. When this game does come out, it's going to be completely free on all platforms, so PC, Xbox players, and PlayStation players will all be able to download this game. And I think this game will also start off with crossplay, which is another really cool feature that Apex is kind of slacking on. You know, they announced crossplay for the fall, but when Hyper Scape comes out, it looks like they are automatically going to have crossplay enabled inside this game, which is really cool. You'll be able to play with any of your friends from different platforms, which I am super excited about. But yeah, give Hyper Scape a try if you guys, are kind of thinking about downloading it. It's a free game, so you're not really losing anything besides, a few gigabytes of hard drive space. But let me know what you guys think about this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like down below, and I will see you guys all on my next video. Have a great day. Peace out.